Okay, we're live. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carlos and this is my journey to make The Legend of Zelda for the NES on 3D. This is video number 14 from my playlist that I've been building over the past few weeks. It's gonna be almost 2 months, more like a month and 2 weeks, a month and a half, month, 3 weeks, something like that. I started on June 1st. Today is July 22nd, 21st. I don't know what day it is anymore. Doesn't matter. The point is that I have been streaming my progress in this channel, and this is what it looks like right now. So as always, I'm gonna give you a quick recap of where I am, of what I have accomplished so far, and what's the whole point of this whole exercise. So for those who don't know, and I would find really hard to believe that somebody doesn't know about The Legend of Zelda for the NES and somehow stumble across my channel, you do know what I'm talking about. It's this beautiful game released in 1986 by Nintendo as the first Zelda game ever, right? So this game was revolutionary, was iconic, legendary. It has every single epic metal status that you can imagine. And because of that, it became my favorite game of all times. And because of that, I'm trying to make a 3D reimagination of it. Now I know, before anybody says anything, I know this have been done in the past by a couple different people that I know of. There could be more. And in both cases, it has never been. One was released and it was taken down by Nintendo, unfortunately, but not surprisingly. In the other case, was made by a really cool YouTuber who also kind of just showed the end product, right? He did not show the journey so much. Like, he condensed his beautiful journey into 15 minutes. I'm kind of doing it more of a sharing here with you guys. Hours and hours of all the journey, all the work that it takes to make a game. And even then, this is not going to be the whole thing. I cannot stream every single hour that I'm putting into this game, for obvious reason, because it will be thousands of hours, and you know, we don't want that. So I'm kind of streaming just whenever I can. Yesterday I was able to do so because a long weekend here in Japan. I'm in Japan, by the way. This is where I live, where I work. It's been here for a few years. And anyway, so the first thing that I did was create the world. And as you can see here, the world now is pretty much complete. All the relevant iconic places are there. We have dungeon number 2. We have some armistices at the back. We have Lake Hylia, assuming that is one of these two. We have fairy fountains. We have dungeon number 1. We have dungeon number 4. We have some caves here. This is the starting area. No, this is the starting area right here. I'll show you what I'm doing in a moment in the starting area. This is dungeon number 3. Very cool. I mean, I love these designs. They're pretty cool. So it was kind of fun to make them in 3D, right? So I have to reimagine how they look from behind, because, you know, this was never shown in the game. This doesn't exist in the game. So I gotta get creative in some parts and really just kind of let my imagination run wild in the areas that I want to, but also while keeping the game very close to the original, right? I'm going for the full thing, for the first quest, the whole first quest. So it's a big ambitious project for myself, but I'm happy with the progress that I've done so far. I've been very consistent. My strategy here is that every day I have to move the ball forward. I have to do something. Do not let one single day go by without me doing any kind of update, any kind of change, even small. It counts. Every day there has to be some progress. And by doing that, eventually, sure enough, you will guarantee that you will finish the game, in my case, or the project that you're working on. It will take longer depending on how many days you have to just use the 5 minutes, right? The minimum, the bare minimum. But for example, yesterday I was able to do like between 3 and 5 hours, so that's great for me, because when I have work, I cannot really work on this very much. So I can just kind of put a few minutes, maybe an hour or two after I come home from work. Weekends is normally the time when I can actually do big chunks of work, move the ball forward much more than on a regular weekday. So yeah, so that's that, right? So that's the map. And then yesterday I had the idea of continuing the journey with the items So these iconic, beautiful items right here. So we have the bow, the boomerangs, compass, heart container, food. We have the key, the letter, the map, dungeon map. Then we have the two candles, the blue one and the red one, the multi-use red one and the single-use blue one. And then I have here the potions, right? So we have the single-use blue potion and the double-use red potion. Have the Bible here, controversial item, which later on becomes the magic book. And then we have here the rings, which is the blue one, super useful, and the red one, incredibly useful as well, though you find this one at the very end of the game, so you will be using it just for a few minutes before you actually defeat Ganon. And then you have the bomb. Now, this is not all of them. This is where I ended up the stream yesterday, because, you know, I had streamed for a few hours and I was getting tired and, you know, things to do. Also, another thing that I was doing yesterday, which isn't as exciting, but alas, important to do, I'm kind of working my way on these entrances. As you can see, I have the mountains. You know, they are using the palette, the tiles that are from the original game. So I just replicate those in Photoshop and then apply them to these geometric shapes that are the mountains. Now, when you do that in Pro Builder, these mountains become solid, right? So there's a collider facing outwards, and so if you have another collider thing or a rigid body coming in, it's not gonna go through, which is fine. It's what I want, right? Normally. But in these cases, especially right, like the very first cave in which you go in and you get your wood sword, I was not able to go in, right? Because it's a solid body. So I had to cut this mountain, like a little entrance here, and then instead put, I mean, if you look at it, it's just like a black void, a black cube. That is a trigger, right? And this trigger, what it does is gonna signal the game that when Link walks in here, you're gonna take him somewhere. In this case, it's gonna be one of the shops, right? One of the caves, and so on and so forth. And if you have a look at my editor here on this side, you'll see black entrance 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 all the way till 35. And that's because not all of them are finished. For example, entrance number 20, this is around Death Mountain. So I finished this one yesterday in the stream. And then the next one was 21, of course. This one I have not finished, and is the same case for essentially all these ones. Now I'm gonna do a few of these today because, you know, I gotta do it. It's not the funnest, most exciting part of the game, and honestly, guys, game dev, a lot of it is tedious, busy work. So this is why I don't want to stream everything. Not only because it's not possible for me to stream every hour that I work on it, but also because a lot of these hours are very menial, repetitive tasks, right? There's other parts that are really exciting. For example, everything that has to do with combat, everything that has to do with animation, creating all the icons, creating all the characters, right? For example, I haven't shown you this, but Link's there. Link is functional. Link walks around. Link is actually wearing his most powerful tunic with the red ring. Octoroks are wandering around. They drop loot. They can be killed. They can shoot. They kind of like do their own thing. If they touch me, they hit me, I get damaged. I have the invisibility frames. You know, they're now shooting shit at me, right? But I can defend myself with my trusty sword. Now, you might notice that they are disappearing and appearing. That's a glitch I need to fix. I have the clock here, which is a power-up. This causes the enemies to not move, to just stay in place, right? They just kind of have the walk animation like they do, the fairy. And the fairy actually restore my health, 3 hearts of health. I need to fix the reason why enemies are spawning in and out of existence. Yeah, they'll come, you know that. To me right now, I'm going for the broad strokes. Just create it, just make it functional, so you have like a prototype, like a working prototype. And then later on, when I get closer to the end of the game, I'm going to start refining all the little things, making sure that everything is tight, everything is functional, everything feels correct. Like right now, everything feels a bit off. Nothing works perfectly. For example, here the rupees, the bomb counter are gonna work. The keys are not implemented yet because the keys are in the dungeons, and I'm not working on dungeons until I finish the outside world. And these guys are still attacking me, man. Just take this. And what else? So this is just a placeholder. This is not a placeholder. The hearts here actually work, and they can be taken and they can be restored. So that's working. Now, if you notice here the minimap, you'll see this green dot. It might be hard to see in the stream, but I mean, I think you can see it if you have a big enough screen. And this map is in the game, but it's very different in the game. In the original game, you just see a gray square and just a dot, right? And the dot being you. My shield works, by the way. I'm able to block things if I face them head on. Right, and it says blocked, blocked, blocked. So that works. I did some, calculations just to kind of calculate the position of Link in 3D against this minimap right here. I like it way better to have this map right here. Look, at this point, whomever played these games has played this game a million times. This map is not a secret. It's not something I have to be, hiding or revealing as I walk. I like it. I love it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Right, so this is where I'm going to be taking a few licenses to just make sure that it's very close to the original. It's going to be, I hope, just as challenging. I mean, you will not be able to walk on water in the end. But, yeah, so, and I know so far you might only be able to see Octoroks, but that's because that's the only ones I have placed properly in the map. But if you walk around, and if you don't get lost, let me see, I'm going to try to get to the... here, the desert, and if I enable this enemies test, look at that. Now suddenly I'm in a gauntlet. I'm faced against all types of enemies right here in this arena, because I was using this arena as my testing grounds, right, to see how enemies behave, how combat was kind of feeling, how my sword, the items were responding, and for the most part enemies now do behave like they do in the game. Basic AIs that they all have. Actually, some of them share AIs. For example, Octoroks and Lynels and Moblins, they use the same AI. It's the same pattern. They walk, they turn, they stop, they attack, so on and so forth. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Okay, right. So that's the recap. That's where I'm at. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this game. It depends of my ability to continue consistently and for long stretches of time every day. My goal is by the end of the year, everything is going to be okay. And by everything, I'm giving myself a lot of buffers, and I'm giving myself permission to just finish the outside world. Because making the dungeons is in my plans. I do want to do it because without the dungeons, the game is just not the same at all. So I need to make the dungeons of the first quest. That's going to take a long time as well, right? So that's another huge challenge. But I want to do that after I tackle the outside world. And the good news about that is that at that time, when I finish this outside world and I work on the dungeons, it would mean that Link moves, cameras fixed, enemies AIs are tightened, the inventory's there, items are working, all that's there, right? So now I just need to worry about what's intrinsic to dungeons only, which is different enemies, different AIs. The fact that Link is just moving room by room, I think in that scenario I'm just really gonna tighten up the camera and really make it like in the original game, because right now, as you can see from the game, you just move around whenever you want. There's no limitations for Link. And then you have bosses, right? Boss fights, which I need to replicate, I need to program, I need to create those bosses, like model them and edit them and add them to the game, and so on and so forth. Ton of work left to do, guys. But it's part of the journey. This is the fun part. So without further ado, let me just try to make a few more of these entrances, because I need to finish them at some point, and might as well get on it while I'm here. So the deal with these mountains, like I was mentioning before, is that they're made with ProBuilder. And the good thing about ProBuilder is that you can slice these faces. They're called faces, right? The faces of a geometric body. Slice it and remove it, which is what I need exactly to do here. So I need just to make sure that I make the proper cuts, which is going to be from here to here, all the way to here. Let me see, so here to here, right here. So I need to remove this tile from here. Select the mountain, make it in editable mode. Just make sure you know what you're choosing and selecting. Get the scalpel, not the scalper like the ones from the Nintendo Switch. Right. I just want to see it. dead on. Okay, get this scalp. And I said it was from here. We're gonna cut up, following the tiles, following the lines of the pixels, which is really helpful. And then I'm gonna go all the way here. Try to make straight line as much as possible. I can fix them later if it's not completely straight. I can sort that out later. Okay, now I get that, and I can delete this face. Excellent. That behaved well. Sometimes they refuse to cooperate and they get all glitchy and stuff, like we had some problems yesterday. Got it. Okay, so that's now there. And another thing I need to do, this box has a collider, right, by default. So I need to, not by default, I did add it, but I need to make it a trigger, because with a trigger I make it so that Link can actually walk through it, right? And that trigger sends a signal that I can capture and use in my code to signal where is Link gonna be transported when he walked in here. Right. Okay, so this one was really good. This one was nice and easy. Nice and easy. Perfect. Okay, so that's door number 21. Moving on. Door number 22. Where am I? I'm in... Oh god, man. This is... If you know this game, you might remember that this is the entrance to death, because it's the entrance to the final dungeon. Dungeon number 9, where Ganon and Princess Zelda are waiting for you. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same. Okay, the problem with this one is a little bit in a diagonal. So when that happens, it gets a little bit tricky, but not impossible, right? So it's just a matter of getting good, right? So I'm gonna be cutting this line, and I'm gonna be cutting. Then I'm gonna get this line, and then up to here. Right. So here. Same deal, right? So select, make it selectable, slice it up, perform a surgery here on the mountain, death mountain of all mountains. Here, follow the lines of the pixels, the way up, and then across, like that, and then down, and then select the whole thing. Perfect. And then if it looks like that, it means like we can just delete the face. Nice. Perfect. I'm sorry I'm getting too excited. It's just sometimes these things really glitches out, and it takes a few minutes to sort out. So sometimes it's not perfect. But I guess I'm luckier today than yesterday, because yesterday it was a bit of a pain in the ass. Now I'm noticing that my cut was not perfect. In fact, it's a little bit too small. I should have cut a little bit more. Not a problem. So just starting from here, I need to once again work with this part. So the good thing is I can just kind of pull this edge this way. There you go. There you go. So that's the entrance right there. Great. And because it's on a weird angle, I need to rotate this entrance a little bit too. So just make sure it's flushed against the mountain as much as possible, right? Like within reason. As long as I don't see any gaps, see, for example, here I can see a gap here, so in here I can actually fix it, make it a little bit more perfect. Just cover that there, and then this corner here I need to do the same. Maybe just push it inwards, and now it's great. And then you choose something else. There you go. Okay, great. So that's gonna be another entrance that we finished. Few more to go, and then I'm gonna move on to the items, right? So I just wanna get this entrance done. Okay. So next one, this is the one all the way over here. Can't remember what. It must be like one of those random shops, or it could be the money making game. You make rupees. For the most part, you lose them, right? Don't gamble, people. Do not. It's not good. Get help. Your family needs you. Okay, I don't know where that came from. I don't gamble. I mean, I'm terrible at it. If I was good, I would probably. Let's see. So here, and then I have these 2 lines going for this double here. Double. So okay, from here, right. So here to here to here. Let's see. I hope I have better aim this time. Let's go. Selecting the mountain, selecting the face, right, and then I'm gonna start slicing up. And then my screen is so small, it's getting on the way. Oh shit, did I say this one or this one? It's this one, isn't it? Ah, I think it's this one. No, this one. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's try again. It was here. So it's these two black bits going to the double thing. Okay, take 2. Never mind. Don't mind me. It's happening. It's happening. Alright, so... Whoa. Come down. My god, man, because it's on an angle, it's not totally straight, and it does mess up my aim here. Even though I have all these straight lines, it's not really on a straight angle. It's all the way over here. It looks straight enough, and then straight down. Like that, and now I'm just gonna close it up. Great, that's a great sign. And then I delete the face. Beautiful. And then moment of truth, if I just move my door here. Did I think I cut a little bit too much. That's okay, we can do like what we did on the previous one. It's a trigger, and now I'm gonna close it up here with choosing this vertice right here. Okay, now is this door sticking out? It is sticking out a little bit. It's very subtle, but it is sticking out. So that's because once again it's not straight. Need to rotate it just a notch, and then try to push back. And if that doesn't work, then I need to work on the corners. Okay, so that's fine. See here, this is not good. There's a little gap in there, but not a problem. We can use the point tool. So this point, I just want this point to connect here, and then maybe push it backwards a tiny bit. Right? Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know what happened here. And you guys won't tell, so we're good. We're good. Okay, and then push it backwards. Okay, and then because there's all these grids and all this wire frame thing right here, need to choose something else. Yeah, that'll do. Great. Okay, one more down. I promise we're gonna do something more interesting later on, but damn, this needs to happen, guys. It needs to happen. This part of the game dev, you know? This is what I'm offering. A glimpse, a window onto game development, right? It wouldn't be trustful, it wouldn't be truthful if I was just showing you the fun parts. There's also tedious parts. But don't worry, we have now background music. I hope you can hear it. It's my first stream with background music, which I stole from my favorite background musics from NES games. 10 points for whomever can actually tell me which game is it. 10 brownie points. Okay, so now this one is easy because this one is against this wall, so that's gonna make me it's gonna be better for me to select the right thing. Need to choose the mountain first. Mountain's chosen. No, I need to move this out of the way. And so seems like the cut should be up to this white line here. So I'm just gonna put it here for me to reference, and then select the mountain, make it editable, and once again go for the scalpel. 15 blade nurse. Let's go 2, 3. Did I fuck it up? Yeah, I fucked it up. No, it's fine. 4 and 5. Nice. And we're gonna delete face. Dude, it's working perfectly today. Man, yesterday was a pain in the ass. Every single door had a problem. I don't want to jinx it, I do not want to jinx it, but man, yesterday, I don't know what was the problem. Pro Builder was just not cooperating. Now, is this flushed? I think a tiny bit back. Oh my god, this one's great. Ah, no. Tiny bit to this side. And I think it's just tiny bit. Oh my god. Ah. Alright, look. It's okay. This kind of level of detail is not a problem. I mean, not a big deal. There you go. Fine tuning here the angle. Right. I guess that's okay. Yeah. That do. And is that a trigger? Yes, it is. Okay, going back to the one, just check that it was a trigger. Yes, it is. 24, 25. How many more to go? Oh, we have 10 more. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's okay. Right. Yeah, like I'm saying, guys, like not all game dev parts are fun. So this is just busy work that has to happen. And this is the best way. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if there's any other way. It's not too bad. It's just few of them, right? Let me see. So this one is against this angle. So, and then black, white. So this black. Cool. Alright, let's go. Select this face. And we start cutting. Chop, chop. And here. And then one more. And then here. And then all the way to the end. Here. And then all the way down. And then all the way across. Nice. This is working so well today. Oh my god, this is so cool. Because that way just next. We don't need to waste too much time in fine tuning all the bits and pieces. There is some level of fine tuning that you must do anyway, but so far is not a problem. This is totally fine. Like this, and then now this one I need to just close it up. Yeah. And it's a trigger. I did make it a trigger, didn't I? It is a trigger. Perfect. 25. Good. Excellent. Okay. Let me just check one thing here. Right, let's go. Next one, 26. I'm gonna save. Unity, I mean, you could build your own autosave feature, but it doesn't have autosave. Something I don't know. Like, I understand why it doesn't, but for the most part, for me at least, having it would be a net positive addition. Because sometimes you're working at, like, imagine I've been doing like all these cave entrances, right? Like tedious work. And then suddenly something crashes and you didn't save. And there's no autosave. So, oh man, you have to go back and do all that stuff again. So yeah, when I'm doing these kind of things, I'm like, I have to remind myself, autosave. Right, next. So this one goes from where this white C ends to this kind of black cross. So I'm just gonna put it here, and this black cross is here, right? Okay. One more time. This method is working great, so I'm not gonna change it. We're making progress. Do up, across, all the way here, and then all the way. I think I went too far. No, like that. Okay, and then across. Okay, good. And delete face. Noise. Excellent. Make a trigger before I forget. Bring it to position. Good. And make sure the corners are not too... I mean, because it has to be flush, right? It has to be secret. Some of these doors only appear after you bomb them, right? So you gotta make sure that they're not like there's not like a big giveaway that they're there. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Nice. One more down. How many to go? How many to go? Brown mountains, elevated mountains. No. Okay, 27. Getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. Okay, this one looks good too. So now I need to do is this white thing, this black thing. Okay, is white and black thing. So like till there. And all the way to the side. Cool. Select. Scalpel. Like this, and then like this, and then like it's kind of like a half pixel. Okay, I'll just cut it there because it's just one tile, right? It's just one tile that I need to remove. And delete. Oh my god, nice. Great. Great. I should buy a lottery ticket today. I'm feeling lucky. Because, man, yesterday was just refusing to cooperate. Every door. That's why I was like hesitant today of like working on them. Because like, oh man, this is tedious, this is boring. I'll do it some other time. But man, let's just get out of the way. And then we make some items. Then we make the merchant. That's gonna be fun. Seems like I need to pull this wall a little bit to the side, like tiny bit, half. Yeah, nice. Ish. And then now I can see like that. Yeah, no, that's right. Oh shit, I know. It's need to rotate it tiny bit. Rotate and then bring it forward in Z axis. Not quite there, like that, and then tiny bit to the side, pushed in, something like that. Okay, all right, nice. One more. Save. Next. 28. Where is 28? 28. Where am I? I'm behind the graveyard. Okay, so this one. It's like these 4 dots, dot, 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 and there's like a black chain here. Dot, 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 dot with the black chain. Okay. So dot, 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 and the black chain. So here, to the dot, 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 dot. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. And cut. Alright. We said it was a dot 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 dot. Like this. And the black chain. I have to put these weird names myself, just imagining things, seeing patterns, just so I know where to click and where to cut. So just don't worry about it. There you go. Delete. Oh man, it's working. Maybe I was doing something wrong yesterday, or maybe I just needed to restart my computer. Like that, unfortunately, can happen. Especially when using Pro Builder. Like all these weird glitches. Next time, I guess I'll just kind of restart my computer once and try again. Because that's what what happened since yesterday, I guess. Just probably turn my computer at some point, and now it's okay. Okay. Right, and I have to make a trigger, which is already a trigger. Oh wow, I skipped one. Oops, that's okay. And so, how's it look? I think you can see through this wall a little bit, so I need to just connect it. Alright, let's go like that. Perfect. And I skipped 27. I don't know why I did that, but okay. It's getting too excited. Let's go back 27. Where am I? This is one of the back caves. I have not worked on this one, so let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so this one is easy because I just need to cut from the wall all the way through these 1, 2, 3 black dots. Oh wait, huh? I already did this one. Okay, that's great. Maybe because I did not put it as trigger. Great. Okay, that's awesome. I like when that happens. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. 7 left. Where am I now? Ah, this is where you buy the blue ring. No. You buy the blue ring in a stair on the back. This. No. You what? Yeah. No, this is not where you buy the blue ring. Nope. It's close. Not quite. Okay. So this one. So it's black, and then it's like 2 patterns here. So I've done this before. So I'm just gonna put it here, and then cut from here. So select the wall you wanna cut. Get your scalpel out, and it was from here, and we go all the way up, and then all the way across, and the way across. Oof, this thing is kind of weird. Hang on. So go up. No, not there. Look, I'm just gonna cut here, and then. Oh my god. Okay, well, just right there. I feel this can be one of those glitchy ones. No, that's okay. Okay, right. That is smaller, but that's intentional. See, my door is bigger than the actual entrance, but that's fine because Link is not gonna hit this part, so that's okay. I just don't want to deal with glitchy Pro Builder. So just to bring it to the front, might need to rotate it a tiny bit. Like so, and then send it to the back. I think my wall is a bit too. Alright, I just need to connect it. Let's connect it. Some of these lines here. Just close it. This one too, just close it. How about the top? The top's fine. And I think I need to rotate this entrance tiny bit, just a notch, and then push backwards. Right there. Yeah, that'll do. And trigger. Nice. Yes. Oh. Save. File. Save. And next. Where am I? Ooh, lower left. So southwestmost cave of the game. So it's like these 2 black things, and there's like this pattern here. So this and this like there and here. All right, let's cut. Whoa. No. Selecting something else. Select this mountain. And then, okay, so this one is kind of strange. Has like 2 double face here. But that's okay. I just tried to remember where was I supposed to cut. Damn it. Let's see. Just move it 1 here. Was it here? I think so. I think it was right here. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna use these 2 lines here as reference. These 2 lines on the floor. Yeah, that'll be better. Easier. Right. Let's do it. And then select the actual mountain you wanna cut. And then proceed to slice. Slice and dice. And then don't go all the way up like the previous one. And then keep going straight, follow the line all the way to the line on the floor. I guess here that's too wide. So let me see if I follow this line, just follow this right here. There, and then going down and here. Oof. Okay, here we go. So this is, look at these errors. That's what I was talking about. Huh. Let's try again. No. It's because it's not properly saved. Choose poly shape 13. Choose the face you want to cut. Get the scalpel. Yeah. And start cut around here. Okay, good. And then delete. Now this is gonna need a lot of work, some work, not a lot of work. Now this part right here, I can just lower it like that. All right, and then select the black entrance, make it trigger. Move to the side. Now the problem is, yeah, no, that's okay. No, it's okay. That's right. It's just a trigger. I don't need to fix it. Okay. I'll just close the gaps. But man, this is one out of how many we have done so far? Like 10? That's lucky. And still pretty good. I mean, still not too difficult to fix. Just some retouches. And that is okay. Just rotate it a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Okay, I think if I push it backwards, it's gonna. Ah, no, it's alright. Looks okay. Yeah, perfect. Next. Oh my god, we're almost there. How many? 5 left. Right. Who's counting? Okay, so the black, white. Right here. Shall I be using these lines as like these lines? No, it was like, because I created these mountains based on the original map, so I was kind of trying to be really precise where everything was. So this one must be here. If I put it there, it's because it's for a reason. Okay. Here. And so from here. Right, let's go. Here and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Damn it, it's not selecting it. Nope. Okay, damn, now we're having a little bit of a glitchy run. We knew this could happen at any time, so it's okay. Still okay. And 1. And instead of that vertice, I'm just gonna cut. I wanna cut all the way up. Just down. Get down. There. Fruitcake, man. Okay, here. Down there. Okay, cool. I mean, and it's entirely possible that I'm the one at blame here, not using this tool correctly. So my ego is healthy enough to accept that I could be totally at fault here. But look, I'm getting better at it. Like, I've been using Builder Pro in this project so much. Yeah, that's what happens. You just kind of learn by doing, learn by breaking, and I've been breaking so much stuff. I'm learning vast amounts of knowledge here. Okay, push it back like so, and yeah, that'll do. Great. And you're gonna make a trigger. Great. Next, going back to the Green Mountains. Good, for a change of scenery here near the river. Okay, so it's from the connection between these two walls to this white line. All right, I think this one's gonna be not the problem. Until up to here, here, beautiful. Delete. Great. Go back here, make it trigger, and place it, bring into position. I need to fix some gaps here. I think I cut a bit too much. Not a problem. Not a problem. Close it in. How about this side? This side's okay. How about the top? Top is okay, I guess. Select something else. No, the top is kinda weird. I think I cut a little bit of the upper portion. Okay, let's try to move this down. Yeah, something like that. Beautiful. All right, great. Next. Where am I? Oh my god, only three left to go. That's awesome. Right, got it. So this one is from this white and black pattern all the way to this little step, this black step here. Black step right there. It's black and white. Okay, cool. Select the face. I'm gonna be having dreams about it, about cutting walls with a scalpel. Ugh. It's right. It's okay. Almost there. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. In fact, I'm gonna actually just move this thing a little bit to the side, because I think it's easier if I just cut using these lines as reference. And then do not cut all the way up. Do not cut all the way up. Okay, so from here, if I cut to this line, it's gonna glitch. So just tiny bit underneath there, and then from there I come all the way here, and then down and close. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. That's okay, because then I just kind of bring this one into position, make it a trigger, and yeah, that's fine. Okay. Boo. That's where the old lady sells you the potion. No worries. Close the green bush, brown bush, poly shapes. Too many poly shapes. Okay, 2 more. We're so close. My god. So close. Oh, this one is in a weird position. Okay. Right, so this one is this long black and white and then a black. White and a black. Okay, so from that black all the way to the vertice. No problem. From here to here to maybe here, straight down, and here. Alrighty. Delete. Nice. And okay, so I need to push it backwards. Now I need to rotate it a little bit, so it's the same inclination than the mountain. Let's see if I can make it a bit flush. Make it a trigger, and now close this vertice here with the vertice tool. Nice. Excellent. Oof. We save. Final. Going to the last one. God. Which one is it? A random entrance. Okay. Nothing particular or special about this entrance except the fact that it's the last one. So I'm very happy about it because I'm done making these stupid entrances. Right, so from there all the way to the side. Okay. From here all the way up, across to the side, and then down, and then across. No. Hang on. Okay, I think finally understand what's going on. I need to just cut in this blue area. If I start cutting on the yellow line, it tries to cut onto the next phase and it doesn't really work like it should. So that means don't come all the way to this yellow line, just gonna come. Oh, I wish it didn't snap. Can I just not snap with this one? Toggle grid snapping. Let's see if that works any better. Let's see. Once again. Yeah, so this one is not snapping. Ah, no, it is snapping. Damn it. Okay, never mind. I just need to bring it here then. And then down. And then across. And that's gonna work. Yes. Great. Right, so finally, after 3 million doors, I understand what was the problem. Too little, too late. That's okay. Okay, let me just bring the door here where it should be. Ah, okay, remove that grid snapping, make it a trigger, and that's fine. That's okay. And I need to rotate it tiny bit. Is it okay? Ah, very subtle, but it's okay. No, it's tiny bit. Just tilt it to the side. Like that. And just a tiny push in the back. Not too much. Ah, there. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we finish freaking black entrances. Oh my god. Now all the black entrances are entrances. Link can actually walk through them. Because before it was just you know, it was just placeholders. Okay, so now let's go back and use the creative side of the brain. This is where I'm at. I have all these items. I need to finish them, and the rest of the items that I haven't implemented yet. Let me just look my sprite sheet. Okay, my sprite sheet items here. That's not it. There. Okay, so I have the map, potion, boomerang. Okay, the next one is a magical key. Let's go. Anything but cutting doors. Alright, so that key. And for that I need to bring Magika Voxel to the front. Clear. And let me just reuse some of my, I guess same side of the letter. Yeah, that should be okay. And then I'm gonna duplicate that, and it's called the master key in Zelda items. Yes, and I'm gonna clear this one, get closer. It's gonna increase the size here, activate the grid so I can see better the squares. And as always, I start from the back. So create the two-dimensional object. So it's one. Oh, what's happening? Oh. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. 8 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is it 17 or 16? Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 16. No worries. So it's exact the same size as the letter. And then start like this, start attaching blocks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should have started here, not there. No problem. And then 3 across. Go all the way down. And then 2 here, and another one here, and a step stair kind of pattern, and then all the way here, the snout. It's a cute lion, I guess. It's a lion, isn't it? Because it has the mane and everything. It looks pretty cool. Very cool. Man, I love this pixel art. It's just freaking sweet. I love it so much. Yeah, and then that. How many? Till the mouth. Here. The fiery mane of this ferocious lion. And then the 2 legs, or I don't know what you call this in a key. Alright. Okay, this has to be yellow. I'm missing some squares. Like that. The mouth is not black, is it? The mouth is just not existent. Yeah, this is black. It has 2 black dots, 2 black squares, but the mouth is not black. It's just transparent. Nice. Okay, so this one I think is gonna be easy. I don't have much else to do here, so just need to make it thicker. So I'm gonna make it 3 like that. Maybe I can give it a little bit of flair, some flourish at the end. Just give some like a haircut to the lion, the ferocious lion. Maybe the key doesn't need to be that thick, does it? If I just do like that, is anybody gonna get mad? If I that. Maybe the mouth's a little bit too big, too blocky. Same as the snout here. 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 If I delete that, no, it looks weird. Yeah, I mean, it just looks a little bit more three-dimensional. Yeah, look, I mean, and this item is not something you're carrying around and everything, so it's just sits in your inventory. And then we save. And yesterday I was making the mistake that Unity and Magika, they are inverted in the Z-axis. So I need to save it like this and then export it, but that means that I need to flip it in, not in Z, in X, right? And then I save, and then I export, exporting to Zelda items, master key, save. Cool. Right, next, what's next? Next item in the pipeline, the magical rod. The magical rod, which is extremely useful, especially if you're going for a swordless run. If you've ever seen any speedrunners of Zelda, some of them actually have an added challenge of not using the sword, like not even getting it at all. So it's possible to finish the game, and you'll notice every one of them uses the magical rod as a substitute, right? Like as an alternative. Okay, so now let's make magic rod. Magic rod. Save. Clear, and is the okay? That's the correct perspective. How big is this thing? So it's just 4 across, 16 top. Okay, so it's just 4 across. It's really thin. And then let's start attaching blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's it. And then the white. And another one here. Here. The base. And here. And then the rest is all light blue. All the way down. Easy. Same. I might give myself a little bit more space because I want to make it a little bit more round, I suppose, and bring it to the center. Oops. Nope. Yeah, that's a very blocky, very blocky magic wand. So now we just need to make it not so. Like that. Same here. Get like a round sphere at the top. And this is kind of weird. Okay, I need to delete this. And this. If I do that, that kind of doesn't look right anymore, is it? And I kind of deleted a block from here for some reason. That could be. Yeah, that's right. And the thing is, this one is actually, you know, it's not just an item that sits on the floor. You pick it up and then you use it. So I need to make sure that it looks good next to Link. But I think that's it. This is our rod. But in the original just have one glimpse, so maybe I need to paint one of the sides like that. How about if I just do that for every side? Nah. Just like that, just subtle. As you can see it from every angle anyway. Okay. Saving the magic rod. Exporting the magic rod. Like so. That's cool. And next. Alright, what's next? Magical sword, that one. I need to make it in 3D, yeah, you're right, but I already made it. But not like this. When Link walks in the cave and the guy's like, "Hey Link, here's the magic sword if you're cool." It's shown like this one, isn't it? It's not shown. Yeah, so I think I need to make it too. Because I already have the magic sword, but like the one that Link actually uses to kill mofos, you know? But not like this one in this position. So I want to try to make it then. It's a weird angle, like I don't love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Must be 8, 16. So this is... Okay, let's just do... No, magical sword, right? In items, so like that. And so I'm gonna do an 8. Like this. Great. And then clear. And then let's go. So it's white. So it's this palette right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love the magical sword, but the icon, you know, this thing is not the best. I mean, they nailed pretty much all the artwork. This one is probably my least favorite for some reason. And then 2, that's it. Okay. Red. Like that. And here, like what is this thing? Huh. Yellow. Does anybody recognize that song? Man, it's the best song on the NES. It's Final Confrontation, Double Dragon 2. There's some white here. And there's a red missing. Alright, let's have a look, 'cause this is weird. So it's 2 here, is red, red, red. Little stair all the way up here, red, a T-shape, white, red, okay, and then yellow, 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 4 yellows, 1 red in the middle, another Tetris like yellow and a red. And then the sword itself is 4, and then 6, and then another 6, and then another 6, and then the 4 and a 1. Yeah, that's it. That's our sword. Okay. Copy, paste. Right, and it looks kind of too blocky, so same deal, we have to like shave it into a beautiful, refined, tempered sword. Okay, something like that. It's a strange looking sword, but it's just the angle, it doesn't really help very much. But yeah, we know. We all know what it is. Okay. That's tight. Yep. Tight, that means like it has to be enclosed. For example, if I have 12 across, like this empty space is gonna mess things up in Unity in measurements and placement in the world, so I need to make sure it's kind of really nice and snuggly. Z axis is pointing back that way. Okay, and then we export. Great. Okay, and then let's go to the next one. Map already made. The raft. Let's make the raft. Raft is big, man. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 15 15 across. It must be 15 16 1 2. Let me do that. Let me count. Wish I could count like this. 1, that's 2, that's 3, 4. Well, that's 1, right? 1 1 2. Yeah, it must be 3, right? So that's okay. So 4 5 6. So that's 6. That's so strange. Let's try again. We said this is 1 2 5 6. Oh god, 6.5. That is strange. I don't know. This pixel is this is not symmetrical. That must be 12, 13, 14, 16, 15, 16. Yeah, so definitely 16, right? And then this is 1. Maybe even the bottom is easier. Let me see. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 10 2 3 4 14 across. So it's 14, no, 14 across and 16 high. So let's just go with that. Okay, 14 4 16. Raft green. That's 14. Like that, and then clear. And it's the same palette as Link. She's up here. Though this one looks more like that one. Okay, let's just gonna use this one. Right, so I'm gonna start from here. 2. And then 1 2 3, and then 2, and then 1 2 3, and then 2, and then we close, close, close. 2 more like that, 2 more like that, 2 more like that, and like this, and then like that, and then we bring the green all across there, and here 2, here 2. There's gonna be a couple black ones, and then 2, and then 2, and a couple black ones, and then 2, 2. But that means is nope. It's just one line like that, and like that, and I need to get rid of this. And then it's 2 down, and then just the single cube there. Great. Now go back to the brown. Drawing like that, like that. Great, great. No. Then we have this white color here, so I need to first let me erase this because this doesn't go. This doesn't go, this doesn't go, this one, and this one, and this one. Gone. Now I need to paint them up. No, I think it must be this color. Because it's Link's palette. It's just this, the sprites are not the original ones. Had to find ones that were like good quality, but they were not the ones exported from the actual game. So the colors are kind of weird, but the color, this palette, I got it from the original sprites from the game. So dump them, open them in Photoshop, get the hexadecimal, the RGB values, and then just save them here. Made my own palette. So yeah, this looks kind of weird, but it's not. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, so that's the raft. I need to make it three-dimensional. Right, and start deleting some of the corners to make it a little bit round. This and this, and that. Another iconic song, Mega Man 2 intro. Oh boy, you know you were in business. Like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, alright, so we have our green raft. Can export it, and we're gonna swap palettes now because there's a blue one and a red one. I don't know if I'm gonna actually implement that in game, because the fact that there was these variations, it was because it had to do with Link's current attire. Limitation in the memory. So you have the blue one and the red one, but I think it should just be the green one. Okay, look, it's an easy palette swap, so let's just do it. Easy palette swap, and it should be this one, so I'm gonna duplicate, raft blue, and paint this, save, and duplicate, raft red, yep, and it should be this one. And save. I need to export, right? So raft, red, raft, green, and raft, blue. Save. Okay, nice. Next. Okay, so that's a recorder, or the whistle. It's also known as the whistle. I used to call it the flute, so you pick your own name. 1, 2, 3, must be 16. Okay, so 316. So recorder. I'm just gonna name them exactly as they're in the game. So recorder. It should be 3 and clear. Same palette as the Octorok red. 1, 2, 3, and then all the way down except for maybe 1, like this. And now there's like the yellow bits. So all the way here, like that, like this, like that, and 2. There, 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 and the black squares are actually black squares. They're not transparent, so gotta fill them in. But these ones seem actual. Oh my god, is this is not black, is it? These things. I think it's just like transparent. Okay, there's a way to open this in let's see. If I open it on a browser like that. Okay, yeah, so it's transparent, it's not black. Okay, so that's it. And then I need to make it into 3D. Copy, paste, and move, and move, and move. Right. No, you know what? I think it should be just 3. That, and then instead of 4, I'm just gonna put 3. Yeah, and I don't know. Let's see how it looks. It's gonna be kind of small, but that's okay. If I do it like that. I don't know. What is that? No, it doesn't work. Should I just leave it like that? Or make it just bigger and give it more shape? No, that's it. It's a blocky thing, and also it's missing some squares here in the middle. Attach. So that's the front. What should I do? Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's the design. That's what we're doing. And now I notice that it's backwards, so flip it. Yeah. So save and export to OBJ. Okay, in a moment we'll bring them back to Unity, so you can see them how they look in the world. Silver arrow. Have I made the silver arrow yet? Not the one that you sell, but this one you don't sell is gonna be sitting in the last dungeon. So I need to make it anyway. Let's just make it. Let's see. I have made this arrow before, I'm sure. Where did I put it? It's okay. I think I made this arrow, so I'm not gonna make it anymore. Let's keep moving. I made it when I was making the arrow for the goblins, for the moblins. Not goblins, moblins. So it's just there. It's just a palette swap, so it's already made somewhere in my file, so no worries. Now, the step ladder. That's 3. That's hard to count. Let's see. So that's 3. And that's 6. That's 9. That's 12. It must be 16. Yeah, I'm sure. 16. Okay, but I need to it's called the step ladder. Right, and that's gonna be 16. And then we can clear that. And let's start drawing again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll this across. And the brown. It's brown, isn't it? Yeah. So like all the way down. All the way down. There's 2 black. Is it black or transparent? Must be transparent. It must be transparent. Because it's an item that you will use in the world, so it matters what color is behind it. Like that. And a black one, and then 2 black ones like that. And then like that. And like that. Right. Cool. So it doesn't look like a total blocky block. I'm gonna just remove the sides like so. Just give it a little bit of roundness to it. Should I be doing the same? there. That. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's the ladder. Alright. Good. We have a ladder. Export. Save. Next. What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see. The Triforce. Nice. Very cool. So yeah, that's the Triforce. It's in every dungeon, so it's not something you buy, of course. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 by 10. Okay. Triforce. Triforce yellow, and I said it was what? Shit. What did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. Clear. Let's go. That, like that. That. Huh. Kinda. I am missing a top. One, two. All right. Now it's a pyramid, right? Like it's just not a matter of extruding it. So I need more space. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I mean, it's an important item, so let's try to get creative a bit with this. Should I make like a pyramid, like an actual pyramid? No, 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 no. That's fine. That's fine. Like this. With two. Yeah. Erase. One more layer. Okay, then it's gonna leave. That's strange. I don't like it. No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not good. Oh, hello. Amokrane Aitkashi. I'm probably not saying your name correctly. Hello, hello. Thank you for the question. What engine am I using? I'm using Unity. Yeah, I'm right here. So right now, what I was using right now, it's a Magika Voxel to make all these elements, all these items, and you know, the characters and things like that. And when you finish making them in Magika Voxel, what I'm gonna do is to import them into the game. And once they're imported in the game, then you can start interacting with them, right? Like so. Right now, I'm just kind of like placing them on the floor, so I can compare them against Link. But the game itself is I'm making it in Unity. So yeah. Do you program? Do you are you making games? Like other popular engines are Godot and Unreal Engine. I just found like for this particular project, Unity was exactly what I needed. So yeah, I'm having a great time using it. Just right now, going through the phases where I need to create all this stuff, all these elements, all the things that I'm gonna be placing in the world, and then giving them logic and making them interactable. Okay, I'll try to make a pyramid then, because yeah, it's like not convinced that this is going the right way. So let me see, let me try 10 10 10. It's gonna be kinda unwieldy because Link has to carry, like has to hold it on his head at some point, so it's gonna be really hard for him, poor little dude. But let me see, I might just change my whole approach and just make a simple triangle in 3 dimensions. So okay, and let's start shaping away. So if I 1 2 3 4 5, that means I can, the tip has to be 2, has to, right? Yeah, because it's not symmetrical. So like that, and then this one I'm gonna cut it like that, and like that. And like this, and then yeah, how about that? Is that the Triforce? It looks just like a pyramid, but the Triforce is that, isn't it? I don't know, because in some like Zelda Link to the Past, you can see it's flat triangles, right? It's not pyramids, it's triangles, isn't it? In this game, it's hard to tell, right? But okay, let's do something. Let's have a look at Triforce in 3D games, like in Zelda Ocarina of Time Triforce. I'm pretty sure it's flat triangles. Yeah, there you go. What am I doing? It's not a pyramid itself. It's yeah. So I'm doing essentially just one of these triangles right here, not the whole thing, right? This one. Yeah, got it. So it's not a pyramid. Never mind at all. So okay, no problem. Just to go back. Yeah, so it's actually quite easy then, because it's just like that. That's it. Following these dimensions on the way up here. Yeah, so right, so then it's gonna be just 2 10 10 2. Great. Okay, so save, export, and then actually the Triforce has a counterpart, the blue counterpart, which is this one, which is just light blue, which again from the same palette as Lionel, Octorok, Blue Link. So I'm gonna duplicate that. And then you have to like swap them in code. Just put one after the other. Like so. And I'm gonna paint it. Whole thing. The whole thing. Save. And export. Right. How are we going? And the sword. Okay, I already made these swords. Do I need to put them on the cave, I guess? So as an item, not the one that you actually use to kill monsters. Let's just make it once again. It's just not hard at all. Okay. So that must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 16. That's 16 on top. Okay, let's sword magical. No, sword white. And then it's 16. And it's 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 across. Like that, and then we clear. Right. Okay, and then clear that stuff. Touch. All the way down. And across. Like that, and here. Right, and this needs to be 3. Right, and that's it. Now you just need to erase. It actually looks like a sword, like a blade, not a white stick. There, or how about like that? Nah, I think it's better like this. Alright, and then save, and then we export to here. And now we do the wooden sword. Just a simple palette swap. Very cool. So duplicate sword wood like that, and then now we start painting with the bucket, and then this is green and the rest is this yellow. Right, save, and we export, and with that I think we finish our items now. Now, what I want to do is I'm gonna work on the merchants. The merchants are NPC characters that are just sitting on the ground waiting for you to come and purchase some stuff from them. Now let me find them. Yeah, there you go. So here they are. And the fire, right? They always sit by the fire. The fire is composed of 2 sprites, so maybe I'll do the fire. Do the fire too, because the fire is what you have in the store. So this is the merchant, and this is the guy, the old man, old lady, Zelda. I haven't made them. Yeah. Okay. Right. But I'm thinking, because it's already 4:30 for me, I need to get going, guys. So this is gonna be the next mission. Because yeah. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it today. It was great. I mean, how long did we stream for today? It was a little bit of an hour, 40 minutes. What should I do? Give me a moment. I'll just continue in a minute. I might just need to change these things. Drive me crazy. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Right. Like that, and then I will start painting. Painting with the bucket. And then this is green, and the rest is this yellow. Right. Save, and we export. Okay. Sorry, I was like, I'm getting a headache. I know I was getting a headache because of the headphones. Woof. Need to get some different ones or something. It could be tight. Okay. Let's make the fire. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So the fire. Now, I don't have the big sprites for the fire anymore. So this one I just have to make do with what I've got here. And the fire, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 16-16 affair once again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. Okay, nice. Okay, so fire is an item? No, it's not. A fire can be a weapon, can be ammunition, but also can be decoration. I'm wondering because so I have this folder structure here, right? So I have ammo, have world objects. What should I do? What should I do? Where should I put it? Oh, I was gonna put it here in ammo. Right, but I need to make a folder. And not an item, Zelda, ammo, new folder, fire. Yeah. And then in here is where I'm gonna put it, right? So fire here. Okay. So new sword. I'm just gonna put fire 1 because 2 sprites. Fire 1, and please save it in ammo fire. Save, and it's gonna be 16 by 16, and I'm gonna clear this one. Right. Right. Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I was just kind of looking. I have like some background music, but it's just I don't think you can hear it. It's weird. Never mind. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so the fire. Oh, this one is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, sorry. Just give me a moment. Alright. Okay, let's go. Let's see. So in the middle, let's start from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then you got like this. 4. Got like this. 3. And then you got 2. You got a square. Then you got 4. And I think not where I should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Should be here. 6, and then this is moved to the side by 1 pixel, like so. Okay, and then like that. Two across, like that, and then gotta put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sounds like I'm counting music steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 up here, and this one goes all the way up here. Then a stray one over here, a couple stray ones over here, and 2 down, up, and then all the way across. 1, 2, 3, one more. Yeah, you kind of just get an eye for these pixels and the space they represent, and where they should be placed. Not perfect, like I must say, but get better at counting pixels out of thin air. Okay, and then so the orange, like so, and then like this, and like this. One, two, three. I mean, we're going for attention to detail, right? I mean, I know it's fire, like it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to. It kind of has to. Yeah. Going for like really replicating as much as possible. And because these sprites are available, like some kind soul, you know, dump them from the original game. You know, half the battle is already won, so I can only see through and make sure that we make good use of them. That, and then across, and across, like that, and then 1, 2. Okay, and then I have some like random stray orange over there. Okay, let me just keep going on this side, like this. Okay, so that's the stray orange over here, and then 2 red ones here. Okay, and then that one goes down, and then the other stray one orange is right here. That's the last one. No, not the last one, but at least on this side. Come down here, here, here. Just close all the gaps here with red. Okay, and then now we have a couple more stray orange. Okay, let's see, is that it? Put it on this side. My neck's gonna kill me. Oh, okay, alright. Looks okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Nailed it. Alright, now this one has to be like a cute circular bonfire. So maybe more than that. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, and now I need to make it round. Okay. Home. Hmm. Okay. You know what? Let me make it 12. And I'm gonna do something here. Gonna mirror it. That, and then copy paste, and flip it in what's that? No, why? Yeah, just slam it here. No. Okay, and yeah, let's just say that. Let's say that that's our fire for now. And fire is comprised of 2 sprites, right? That we said before. Okay, so that's the front. Okay, alright, so this is fire 1, and then I'm gonna do fire 2. And the difference, let's see. The difference is just flipped. It's flipped back and forth. You see, like this is this, this is this. Oh, so that's how they save some memory. Yeah, that's very clever. Clever, Nintendo, clever. Okay, so that's even better. So now what I need to do is just fire 2, flip it in, X, save. I just need to export both. Ammo, I guess. I said there was gonna be ammo. New folder, fire, save, and then fire 2, export, fire. Okay, now we're gonna start importing stuff to Unity to see what our hard work did. So let's get to the export files. So first let's bring all the items that we haven't brought yet to the scene. So I think the first one we did today was the master key. So where's the items? Items. Right, so white mountains, brown mountains, and where are the items? Items from Magika here. This is the items we were working on yesterday. Here, so create folder, master key, and get the 3 files that are needed, and we can put it in the world. Nice. So where can I put it here? Let's put it here, the ones that we just made, right? Put it at the very front. Okay, so we made the master key. What else we made? What else did we make? Yeah, the ladder, the raft. Okay. Create folder, step ladder, yep. Okay, we can put it here. Next, the recorder. Right here. Okay, and then we made the magic rod. Where is it? Magic rod. Like that. Right. Cool. Okay, and then the raft. Create raft. The green raft. Like that. Like I said, I'm not sure I'm gonna use actually the blue and the red raft. I'm just made them because I'm just gonna put this on the back because they're quite big. These huge items, let's put them on the back so they don't kind of like cover everything, like so. Put our key right here, and then I guess I have the 3 swords that I need to bring to the world. Create folder. Okay, so raft blue, just bring it. While I'm doing this, might as well raft blue, and then bring it here, and then raft red, and then raft red. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Right, I don't need to put them in the world. Okay, what else? The swords, the Triforce too. Create folder, wood, sword. Okay, sword, wood. Sword, wood. Okay, and then create folder sword white. Sword white. Like that. And then sword magical. Sword. I need to rename this. Magical sword. Magical. Sword magical. There we go. And bring them over. Let's place them in the world. Ugh. Okay. I need to re-export this. This doesn't work. Because I changed the name. So yeah, it doesn't work like that. I need to... It's okay. Not a big deal. I need to re-export it. And where was it? In items. Magical sword. Sword magical. And put it in items. Right. Let's try again. Sword magical. Delete that one from here. Sword magical, nice. There you go. Sword magical sword. What else? The Triforce. And the fire. Create folder. Triforce yellow. And Triforce blue. And also fire. Fire 1. Fire 2. So Triforce yellow. Triforce yellow. Okay, you probably can't see what I'm doing. Triforce yellow and Triforce blue, like so. Triforce blue and Triforce yellow. Man, all these for these little triangles. Wow. Think I have the rest. Now I need to just get the fire, which I saved under ammo. Fire. And let me see if I can do the effect of fire. Fire 1, fire 2. Fire 1. Fire 2. That's fire. Okay. Now. Okay, now. Let me see if I can give it the effect of you know, swapping left and right like it's supposed to be doing. So simple frame animator to fire, and it's just gonna be two these things. Actually, the script should be, if I remember correctly, here in default, and and it's gonna be default mesh 1, default mesh 2. I'm just gonna move myself away here so you can see what I'm doing. Oops. Okay. Look at the fire. Look at it. That's hilarious. That's kind of cool. It's our fire in action. Oh, isn't Octorok causing problems already? It's just nonchalantly passing by. And actually I should probably do the same for the Triforce where I'm at it, because the Triforce, like we said, is just a palette swap, not palette swap, like a mesh swap. Frame animator has only 2 meshes, one being the Triforce yellow and the Triforce blue. Right, so maybe the blue one we can get rid of and just play. Let's see, maybe we can have a look at the Triforce in all its glory. Right, I just feel like they swap faster, isn't it? I don't know, I need to find out like what's the exact FPS that the fire and the Triforce kind of like swap in the actual game. But man, we have almost everything we need to start making the shops, right? So what do I need to make the shops? I need, of course, the merchants, and I need to create the actual cave in which they live in, right? So if you happen to not know what I'm talking about, so Zelda NES, I don't know, cave merchant. Right, so this is what we're going for. That kind of thing, right? So now we have this fire, we have this fire, we have all these items now. I need to create this kind of like cave, right? Like, so what we're doing is that we're making the entrance of these mountains, right? So now Link can walk in the mountains, and I teleport Link to the contents of that mountain, that cave, which is gonna be something like this, right? I need to make this guy and the old man and the old woman, and yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to start making these shops. Awesome. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be for the next episode. Right, so it was great to have you guys today. Seems like we consistently have like about 8 people. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I wonder where you guys watching me from. I'm in Japan, so it's probably not the best time in the United States, maybe quite late in Canada, you know, in the American continent. So it's always, I'm always curious as to where are you guys watching from. Is it maybe Japanese people watching? Like, I don't know. At least one guy today we actually asked about the engine I'm using, which is Unity, and I'm having a great time doing it. So alright, well, I wish you have a great week ahead. All the best. This is Carlos. Subscribe, like the video so you can keep an eye on this progress. Like, I'm gonna continue to be doing these streams as much as I can, as often as I can, and share with you guys what the game's like at that time, and you know, do a little recap and explain you what the plan is, right, at that point. Work together on whatever it is that I'm working at the time, and eventually we'll get to the finished product, which is like the finished Zelda Quest 1 for the NES in 3D. Okay, well, thank you once again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.